Hello there, travelers. This is Andrea Cowdy from Virtualissimo. I'm a content strategist for the intuitive entrepreneur. I help people promote their content with their content marketing, getting their knowledge and wisdom out there online on all sorts of media. This week I am talking about rookie mistakes that people make with their audio and video content. And the point that I'm making today actually applies to all content, but especially to audio and video because they are most often forgotten, I think. And today's topic is when you make the mistake of not actually promoting your content. You create it, you put it up on YouTube, or you do a Facebook Live, or what have you, and you think that just because it's up on the internet, then everybody is going to find it and they will watch it and listen to it. You can optimize it as much as you want and you will probably get good numbers on it, but you could get even better numbers if you promoted your content, whether that's audio or video. That's all the same. And that means sharing it and talking about it, not just when you initially create the content, but also anytime later on. Even if you record a webinar, for example, does it just sit there on your YouTube channel in unlisted or private content? It's not doing anything. Why don't you repurpose it? You can repurpose it into smaller parts or even share it later on as a repurposed content or as an evergreen webinar. Same with your podcasts. Especially if you do podcasts on a regular basis. Sharing your old content is just as good as creating new content. So don't be shy to promote anything that you've done previously, because that will bring new audiences towards your business as well. Just because it's old, it doesn't mean that it has to be discarded. Of course, look at it to make sure that your content is still up to date. You don't want to be promoting content that's out of date. So yeah, you can share it to your Facebook page, you can share it to LinkedIn, you can share it to wherever. If you can't share the content to a particular platform directly, you can share a link to it, maybe. Even if you can't share something longer than a minute, for example, to Instagram, you can put it under your bio and use Linktree to link up your pieces of content to your Instagram account. Or if you have something on YouTube, a video on YouTube that you think you might want to revive and revisit, I would probably say share it natively to your Facebook page. Don't just share the link, because we all know that Facebook doesn't play well with third-party stuff, and YouTube is included. So just upload it to your Facebook page, as long as you're happy to share it with the general public. And it's the same thing with your podcast. Even if you don't want to share the whole thing, maybe you want to share snippets of it, little bits and pieces that will entice viewers or listeners to come and listen or view the rest of your content. So make sure that when you create content, you promote. Okay? I hope you find this useful. I would love to see you in my Facebook group, which is called Intuitive Content Creators, where I share even more good stuff, juicy stuff. And tomorrow in particular, it's live training day. And this week I'm going to talk about what happens when you have a content idea and you want to develop it, how you can develop it. So make sure that you get into the group before 3 p.m. because that is when the training starts. And that's 3 p.m. Sydney time. Okay, so I will see you at 6 p.m. tomorrow back on this page with more rookie mistakes that people make with their audio and video content. But in the meantime, remember, you don't need anyone's permission to be visible. You all have a good night.